So, my name's Alex.
I'm Brooke.
My name's Michaela.
Basically, Acolytes is a web show that we decided we wanted to write, and we decided that urban fantasy was kind of the setting we wanted to put it in. It's set in contemporary Edmonton.
The general outline for the story is it's two sisters and a friend who basically go around trying to defeat vampires.
They have to face kind of crazy, scary, supernatural things, but ultimately they have to overcome the obstacles and save the world, because that's what life's all about, right? Acolytes is an urban fantasy, so it gets to deal with vampires and witches and werewolves and zombies and all those really fun things that we love so much. But it's not just your typical coming-of-age storyline that frequently is found in this sort of young adult urban fantasy mix. There's a lot of more mature characters as well, bringing a different perspective, and the combination of the two allows for a really unique set of interactions and themes that we can develop as we work throughout the storyline.
What I like about Acolytes too is that obviously urban fantasy, that's something people are pretty familiar with. It's really prevalent in YA fiction right now, and there are TV shows out there, like I know you're all thinking of Supernatural and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but we are too. So I think it's really cool that we have this background, because we're obviously geeks and we like all of these shows, and that's why we decided to make our own. But we are cognizant of other things that are out there, so we do get to be a little smart in that way, and we get to play off of kind of the culture that's already been established. We started writing Acolytes because we were really interested in exploring fantasy and exploring stories, and we have all these different cultures out there, all these different shows that kind of incorporate ideas of the supernatural, and we really like that, so we decided to kind of combine it all. It started off as something really crazy, combining all these different supernatural elements, and then really, once we created the characters that we have, that's where it really started to grow, and we really just wanted to show these characters' stories and how they develop and how they grow and where they end up, even in this crazy supernatural setting where you never know what's going to happen. What I like about the fact that we're filming it is that first of all, we have this great group of friends with all these different talents, and they're all coming together to do directing and lighting and photography and all these different kind of areas that when you're just on your own you don't really get to explore as much. But this kind of collaborative project really everyone can explore their talents and everyone can contribute to make a really awesome project.
Getting involved on all the different levels is bringing it to life in ways that I hadn't thought about in just when I work with print and writing novels and short stories. It's more dynamic, it's more exciting, and the great thing about the internet is it's really accessible to everyone, so just posting it on YouTube for you all is going to make it dynamic and accessible for everyone.
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Elena.
I'm Preston.
One of the biggest, probably the biggest reason why we're even starting a Kickstarter campaign is because while we have a camera and we have some lamps that we can use for lighting, we didn't want to present to our audience something that is subpar. We wanted something that was really quality. We want to have some quality instruments on hand that we can smooth out the rough edges a lot more and just kind of have this finished project that is inspiring to people who are also wanting to start their own kind of amateur productions or get their talents developed and things like that. And so really what the majority of the money will be going to is those kind of devices and instruments that we can make that will keep the camera steady or keep our lights on target and have good sound, because no one wants a camera to watch a show that's tinny and gross. That's just not entertaining.
We have the talent, we just need a few more tools.
Yeah, exactly. Tools of the trade. And so that's why we really need this Kickstarter campaign, so we can have that budget enough to just give you a great product. And that's why we're doing this.
Be a part of the Acolyte team!
What else needs to be said about the
Do
product?
we need to go over...
Give us money, please!